The James Bond franchise is known for its thrilling action, suave spies, and, of course, the unforgettable Bond girls. These women captivated audiences with their beauty, charm, and talent, leaving a lasting impact on the series. Sadly, time spares no one, and many of these iconic actresses are no longer with us. Join us as we pay tribute to 35 Bond girls who have passed away, celebrating their legacy and the mark they left on cinematic history. Cassandra Harris, born December 15, 1942, played Countess Liesl von Schlauff, an elegant and charming woman who appeared in For Your Eyes Only, 1981. At the time of the film's release, she was 39 years old. Sadly, she passed away on December 28, 1991, at the age of 49 in London, England, UK, due to ovarian cancer. She was diagnosed in the late 1980s and fought a long and difficult battle with the disease, undergoing multiple treatments before it ultimately claimed her life.
I haven't done anything. Oh, by the way, Chalky thinks, we might have something brewing.
All we have together are memories.
Karen Dorr, born February 22, 1938, played Helga Brandt, a cunning and seductive Spectre assassin in You Only Live Twice, 1967. At the time of the film's release, she was 29 years old. Tragically, she passed away on November 6, 2017, at the age of 79 in Munich, Germany. Her cause of death was complications from a fall, which resulted in a severe head injury. She had been hospitalized for several months following the accident, but ultimately succumbed to the complications.
Broad, yes.
And why were you snooping around the docks?
I like ships, and I used to be a sailor.
You are a liar.
Honor Blackman, born August 22, 1925, portrayed Pussy Galore, the confident and skilled pilot who initially works for Auric Goldfinger, but later aids James Bond in Goldfinger, 1964. At the time of filming in 1964, she was 39 years old. Sadly, she passed away on April 5, 2020, at the age of 94 in Lewes, England, due to natural causes.
Who are you?
My name is Pussy Galore.
Nadia Reagan, born December 2, 1931, portrayed Karimbay's mistress in From Russia with Love, 1963, and Bonita, the seductive dancer who lures Bond into a trap in Goldfinger, 1964. At the time of filming From Russia with Love, 1963, she was 33 years old, and in Goldfinger, 1964, she was 32 years old. Sadly, she passed away on April 6, 2019, at the age of 87. The exact cause of her death was not widely publicized. Linda Christian, born November 13, 1923, portrayed Valérie Matisse, a sophisticated and alluring character who served as a love interest to James Bond in the 1954 television adaptation of Casino Royale. At the time of the production, she was 31 years old. Tragically, she passed away on July 22, 2011, at the age of 87 in Palm Desert, California, USA. Her cause of death was colorectal cancer, a disease she battled in her later years.
I've got a lot of things to tell you.
I have some things to tell you too, Danny.
See you later.
Eunice Gayson, born March 17, 1928, played Sylvia Trench, James Bond's first on-screen love interest in Dr. No, 1962, and From Russia with Love, 1963. When she starred in Dr. No, 1962, she was 34 years old. Tragically, she passed away on June 8, 2018, at the age of 90 in London, England. While the exact cause of her death was not publicly disclosed, she had faced declining health in her later years.
You don't miss a thing. How did you get in here? Never mind that now, you're here.
I decided to accept your invitation.
Oh.
Molly Peters, born March 15, 1942, played Patricia Fearing, the alluring nurse at the Shrublands Health Clinic, who becomes romantically involved with James Bond in Thunderball, 1965. At the time of filming Thunderball, 1965, she was 23 years old. Tragically, she passed away on May 30th, 2017, at the age of 78. The cause of her death was not widely disclosed.
Where's the Kickstarter?
Oh, stop fooling around and face down, please.
By the way, who...
Zena Marshall, born January 1st, 1925, portrayed Miss Taro, the seductive and duplicitous secretary working for Dr. Number in the first James Bond film, Doctor No, 1962. At the time of filming in 1962, she was 37 years old. Sadly, she passed away on July 10, 2009, at the age of 84 in London, England. While the exact cause of her death was not widely publicized, she had lived a long life away from the spotlight in her later years.
What should I say to an invitation from a strange gentleman?
You should say yes.
I should say no.
Tanya Mallet, born May 19, 1941, played Tilly Masterson, the vengeful sister of Jill Masterson, in Goldfinger, 1964. At the time of filming in 1964, she was 23 years old. Despite her success in modeling, Goldfinger was her only major film role, as she preferred the fashion industry. Tragically, she passed away on March 30th, 2019, at the age of 77. Lotte Lenya, born October 18, 1898, portrayed the ruthless and unforgettable Rosa Klebb, the ex-Smersh operative turned Spectre agent in From Russia with Love, 1963. At the time of filming in 1963, she was 65 years old. Tragically, she passed away on November 27, 1981, at the age of 83 in New York City, USA, due to cancer.
Your work record is excellent. The state is proud of you.
Thank you, Comrade Colonel.
Margaret Nolan, born October 29, 1943, played Dink, Bond's masseuse in Goldfinger, 1964, and was also famously featured in the film's iconic gold-painted opening title sequence. At the time of filming Goldfinger, 1964, she was 21 years old. Tragically, she passed away on October 5, 2020, at the age of 76. The cause of her death was cancer, a battle she fought in her later years.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, good. Are you coming? Certainly not. Perhaps you're right. Are you in this one?
Yes, that's right, I am.
Oh, I'll join you then.
Diana Rigg, born July 20th, 1938, played Tracy D. Vincenzo, the spirited and tragic love interest of James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969. As the only woman Bond ever married, her character remains one of the most significant in the franchise. At the time of filming On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969, she was 31 years old. Tragically, she passed away on September 10, 2020, at the age of 82 in London, England, due to lung cancer. She had been diagnosed earlier that year, but continued working until her health declined.
Steed.
I have no competitors.
But you and Steed are in the same line of business.
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Claudine Auger, born April 26, 1941, portrayed Dominique Domino Derval, the elegant and determined Bond girl in Thunderball, 1965. At the time of filming Thunderball, 1965, she was 24 years old. Sadly, she passed away on December 18, 2019, at the age of 78 in Paris, France.
You promised to buy me a drink.
Soon, my dear. I'll get my money back first.
May I be allowed to buy the lady a drink?
I would appreciate that.
Tanya Roberts, born October 15, 1949, portrayed Stacy Sutton, the intelligent and determined geologist who aids James Bond in A View to a Kill, 1985. At the time of filming A View to a Kill, 1985, she was 36 years old. Tragically, she passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 71 in Los Angeles, California, USA.
Oh, no, I'm not interested in horses.
Oh, you came to the wrong place, didn't you?
Helen McCrory, born August 17, 1968, never officially portrayed a Bond girl in the Eon film series, but she did appear in Skyfall, 2012, as MP Claire Dower, a government official skeptical of M and MI6's operations. At the time of filming Skyfall, 2012, she was 44 years old. Tragically, she passed away on April 16, 2021, at the age of 52 in London, England, after a private battle with cancer.
A friend. I think he's hiding in Gilles. Do you have any contacts?
I don't know. I think you should ask Monsieur. I have to go.
Lois Maxwell, born February 14, 1927, portrayed Miss Moneypenny, the ever-loyal and witty secretary to M in the James Bond film series. She was an integral part of the franchise from Dr. No, 1962, to A View to a Kill, 1985, appearing alongside multiple Bond actors. At the time of her first Bond appearance in Dr. No, 1962, she was 35 years old, and in her final Bond film, A View to a Kill, 1985, she was 58 years old. Sadly, she passed away on September 29, 2007, at the age of 80 in Fremantle, Western Australia, due to colorectal cancer. She had been battling the disease for some time before her passing.
Fred Linder, chemistry professor, dropped by to see me. He had a cabin near ours, and we often hunted together. My wife Ruth and son Bobby were there also.
Angela Schuyler, born November 8, 1945, portrayed Ruby Bartlett, one of Blofeld's Angels of Death at Piz Gloria in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969. At the time of filming On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969, she was 24 years old. Tragically, she passed away on April 11, 2011, at the age of 65 in London, England. She died by suicide after ingesting a corrosive cleaning fluid.
Face and my pulse begins to race. It goes boom, booty, boom, booty, boom, booty, boom, booty, boom, booty, boom, booty, boom, 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 booty, boom.
Jai Chin played Ling, a witty and playful accomplice in You Only Live Twice, 1967. In 1967, when she joined the film, she was 34 years old. In 2025, she is 91 years old. She continues to make occasional screen appearances and remains active in the entertainment industry while enjoying her time between London and Los Angeles.
But I love them both.
Darling, I give you very best duck.
Well, that'd be lovely. We've had some interesting times together, Ling. I'll be sorry.
Ursula Andress played Honey Rider, the iconic and bold beach diving character in Dr. No, 1962. In 1962, when she starred in the film, she was 26 years old. In 2025, she is 88 years old. She retired from acting in the late 1990s and now lives a quiet life away from the spotlight in Switzerland.
The mango tree, la da da dee da da dee honey.
Martine Beswick played Paula Kaplan, a resourceful and brave Bond girl in Thunderball, 1965. In 1965, when she joined the James Bond series, she was 24 years old. In 2025, she is 83 years old. She retired from acting in the 1990s and now enjoys a quiet life, occasionally attending fan conventions and retrospectives celebrating the Bond legacy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Opinion of himself.
Opinion. What kind of...
Catherine Schell played Nancy, a charming and alluring character in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969. In 1969, when she joined the film, she was 25 years old. In 2025, she is 80 years old. She retired from acting in the mid-1990s and now lives a quiet life in France, focusing on writing and personal projects.
Jag tyckte det är lite följningar till björnaträff.
That depends on your intentions.
Strictly honorable like an asteroid.
Daniela Bianchi played Tatiana Romanova, a captivating Soviet consulate clerk in From Russia with Love, 1963. In 1963, when she starred in the film, she was 21 years old. In 2025, she is 83 years old. She retired from acting in 1970 to focus on her family life and remains largely out of the public eye.
English customs that are going to be changed.
But of course, darling.
Who's the character you love most from Bond Girls? How do you feel about the fact that some of the cherished cast members are no longer with us? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for being a part of our community.